What's up guys, DJ back with another video, and today I'm going to be showing you a collection I bought from eBay. So I'm not going to waste any time with any introductions and whatnot. Follow my whatnot if you like. But yeah, this collection I paid $5,800 for it. So it's a bit of a juicy one. So sit back, relax, have a look through. A lot of the cards here will be listed on my eBay or my Whatnot. You can follow me on these things. This is my business card, obviously, but I'll have links down below. And yeah, a lot of the cards here are a bit more higher end for some of the eras, and depending on what cards, some of them are not, as you can see. So it just depends what my wife and I kind of sort through which cards to send there, which cards to send to PSA to grade, which cards not to. And we're just going to really enjoy the collection and just have a look. So there's a lot of variety and mix here from different sets. Diamond and Pearl, EX era, Modern era, Trainer Galleries, Galarian Galleries, Rainbows, V-Stars, Level X's, just, you know it, full arts, EX cards, XY, Sun and Moon, like the whole shebang. Lots of different stuff. Lots of cool stuff. Ultra Beasts, the Necrozmas. On this page, I'd love to point out these, to be honest. Like the hollows on these look awesome. I know they're kind of vintagey. Where are they from? They're from 2009, from one of the movies. Really awesome. When I showed my friend this collection, he was like, oh, this guy collects Arceus. Arceus. And I'm like, yeah, you haven't seen the whole thing yet. So the first page shows you that, and then it really goes into lots of other different cards and different eras. So really cool. Lots of GXs, rainbows. Like I said, so much variety. You could not really tell what this guy collected. Lots of different things. EX cards. Now, I have to say, I have to preface, this collection came with a few difficulties. There was a lot of fake cards in this collection. And I had to message the guy back on eBay and said, hey, look, some of the cards here are faked. Some of them are really damaged, as you can kind of see. And obviously when selling these things, it's all about the reputation, right? So, and the condition of the cards. So it's going to be hard to sell for me. Well, I would never want to sell any fake cards. So I had to really sort through and decide what's fake, what's not. And I had a whole stack, and I just didn't really, normally I keep it aside and show you guys, oh, all these were fake, but it's just a massive process. And I've been really busy. I've got like 4 videos like waiting to be posted. I haven't even edited. So apologies on the delay on those things, but I'm trying my best, especially with doing this full-time-ish and working full-time. I'm currently on leave as filming this video, but by the time I post this, it might be a little while after. This collection had the lots of fakes. I had to sort them out. Had to go back to him and say, look, I want a refund or a partial refund or whatever. We kind of worked out a deal. As you can see, like quite a bit of damage. I'm not sure if you can see through the light, through the lens or whatever, but a lot of these are damaged. Black Star promos as well. I collect that. So it's going to be a little tricky to sell some of these things, but yeah, it was $5,800. And then we got refunded, or partial refund of $1,500. So all up, we technically paid $4,300. So that's the number you gotta keep in mind when looking at this. Some of them are not, like this Mew EX is not a, as you can see the signature there. It's one of those. Let me pull it out. It's one of these World Championships promos or cards. There's a few of them in here. They still sell on Whatnot and a few other things, so it just depends if people like that or not. So there's a few cards like that, and I thought, obviously the value, a normal Mew EX is much more valuable than one of those, but regardless, it still sells. So, when we pieced out this collection on like a spreadsheet, we didn't price all the cards. We priced some of the higher end cards, or most of the higher end cards, to get the value. And obviously, as you all know, some I'll have to keep for my collection, and some will be pieced out and sold separately. So And like I said, condition varies for a lot of the things. A lot of the modern stuff is quite clean. Some 20th anniversary ones, which is kind of getting a little oldish because the 25th anniversary was the most recent one, and that was like a year or two ago, and now 20th is like, what, 7 years ago, generations wise. So yeah, lots of variety here, lots of the 25th anniversary, but there's like normal EX cards and multiples of them. So as you can see, I'm not sure if you can see through there, but there's a few. I think there's like 2 Aggron EXs, and yeah. Condition, like I said, varies on a lot of things, and I'll be as transparent as possible when I post them on eBay, or when I list them on eBay, or when I sell them on Whatnot. It's live stream, so I should be able to show the condition, but you can see the creases through here. Every card in this binder was not sleeved. They were not sleeved at all, and I'm just like, whoa, that's crazy. Some of these, like when I pulled them out, some of them are in good condition. I'm like, how crazy is that? Like some in good condition with like bad binder behavior, and some that are not. Like I know these kind of cards, like the megas, they sell for quite a bit now. You know, they've come to a point where people are paying. So that's kind of really cool. Latias, bit of holos here. A lot of the EX cards, vintage EX cards. So really nice collection. Let me know what you think about it. Like 4,300 is a lot of money to spend. And I think that's the benefit that like my wife and I are doing. Like we're buying big collections, massive lots, variety of stuff. Like check out this lineup. Like they're all Rayquaza. This is an EX from XY. This is an EX from like the EX era from 2006. And then a level X. It's just so like spread out. It's kind of cool. And obviously this has got like a signature on it. So that's same thing as before, World Championship 2004. All different kinds of stuff. But like that's what I like to bring to customers and to collectors. I don't know if you want to call them customers or collectors. I'm a collector as well as a customer, so I still buy for myself. And when I buy a collection like this, it's hard because I'm like, I need this card, or I don't need this card. So like you still got to make money. Like obviously we put the initial investment in it, so we got to make that back at least, plus a bit of profit to buy some more and continue the journey, because that's just how these kind of things work. You know, it just doesn't work the other way around. So I've noticed some of them have the 25th, and then some of them are the actual original one, like Luxray level X, but we'll see if we get to some of those pages. The blanks ones, some of the binder is blank because I took it out and they were fakes, and I threw them out. And like I said, I was gonna show you guys in the video all the fake cards. There was a massive tin and there was a massive stack of it, and I was just like, I'm not gonna waste time. I think we know what fakes are. We know we don't like it, and it's a bit of a shame. Like we almost were like gonna just refund the whole thing, like just send it back to him, get a refund. But there's so many cool cards in it as well, and he was kind of a nice guy, very communicative. Like he didn't really know that they were fake, even though he did say that a couple people mentioned it to him that some of the cards are fake. Like I gotta highlight this Pikachu. So like this is a really cool Japanese Pikachu. It's a shame I don't like, I collect promos, Black Star promos, but I collect English ones. And I know what people will say, oh, like, you know, some of the promos from Japan, they're like the best promos, but I just never did it, and I got too many collection goals, so I can't add that. I can't add that to the list. Even level X's, even EX cards and stuff, I was planning on getting those at one stage. I'm just not at that level yet, I don't think, in regards to, like, I got too many collection goals. I gotta really trim it down, otherwise we won't be making money and we won't be selling this stuff, and we're gonna make money back, all this, you know, jazz. So a lot of these cards, if you're adding up the value and you know your cards about level X's, you know that like this is a Diamond Pearl promo, not easy to get. Like you'd only get that on the secondary market. You'd only get these on eBay. And yeah, have a look through, see what you like. Check out the eBay store or whatever, or just have a nice little view of the cards. I think like it provides lots of background history on a lot of different cards from different eras. Like some of these set symbols, I'm like, oh, that's hard gold, soul silver era, you know. The EXs and stuff I'm quite familiar with. I got into Pokemon, well, I got back into Pokemon like 2015, 2016, like during XY era. So, you know, even Black Star promos for that, I wouldn't need, because I have all the XY promos. I've got all the Sun and Moon promos. I was just around during that time. But Diamond and Pearl promos, different story. Asukan Aquapolis, reverse. Like, just crazy. Like, the variety. E-Series, Diamond and Pearl. Yeah, lots of variety. Japanese, English, ranging. And here's an example of the Coyote. Like, this is a Groudon 25th anniversary, and this is a Groudon non-25th anniversary. So, I also have a Donphan 25th anniversary, and then I think there's a Donphan up here. That's just the actual Prime. So, quite interesting. Team Rocket returns Dark Tyranitar. Couple GXs. Blank spaces here. Let's see how many pages are blank. Oh, no. Couple here. Level X's, EXs. Prime, Espeon. Condition varies on a lot of these things, like I said. So, V-Star. I had my friend just come over. He actually had a look at a lot of these. And yeah, it's just quite a crazy variety of collection. It's just like, what was he collecting? These 4 cards were not part of the deal. 1, 2, 3, 4. I actually, like I mentioned, my friend came over and he traded a few Radiant collection with me, and these were like extras that I already had, so I just added it to the binder just to add some flair to it and look after these cards while I was preparing for the next video and whatever. So yeah, I'm still collecting for myself, and some might say, like, you know, sell what I've got and all this other stuff, but it's hard to let go of the collection. So I think there's plenty of sellers, buyers and sellers that are collectors as well. And I think when a collector sells, they understand what the collectors want at the same time. So it helps me answer that question or tick that box when it comes to taking care of cards or what they're looking for. Because even like, it's beat up, yeah? Like, this is a Ditto Holo vintage Japanese. It's beat up, but for me, if I was collecting that set and I needed the Ditto, it's cheaper. It's just going to go in a binder. I'm not grading it. I'd probably buy that. Like, my own personal collection has some damaged cards, depending on the price range and where it's at. So it's just, oh, like, I probably need that because I think I sold one. Just real quick as well, we also got 2 binders. This one's really beat up though, so I'll probably have to bin this one if I'm being honest. Unless someone does want it. It's quite damaged and dirty, so I highly doubt someone will want this. It had some cards in it, some were fake, some were not, but you can tell it wasn't really looked after and whatnot. So pretty cool vintagey binder, Legend Maker, with the Aerodactyl on the back. This one's a bit in better shape. This one's Diamond and Pearl Majestic Dawn. There is one listed on eBay for like 70 bucks. I think better condition than this one, but regardless, I could potentially sell it. This one came empty. And I mean, I could probably clean it. That's probably the best way to go about it. Haven't really decided. Like I said, these kind of things, whenever I buy full collections, they're always like a little bonus. I haven't really added this into the equation. But yeah, besides that, let's just get back to the cards. Clevcore, yeah, just a massive variety, lots of different things, I think, that attracted me to buying it. And the crazy thing was, this was listed on eBay for like so many different prices. He kept dropping the price because I think some people mentioned like the kind of cards that there were, like they were not real, or I don't know. I think 20% of the collection was fake, 80% was real. The binder itself, most of it is real. So that was a good thing, and that was the main selling point of the collection. See, and even some of these cards, this one, and this one, I had concerns. Like, I thought, oh, maybe they're fake. But then I actually have copies of these in my own personal collection. So I like literally verified it myself to see, like, are they real? And they're pretty much a splitting image. Like, they are as real as can be. So I was very cautious, and I had a second person look at it, a third person look at it, because I just don't want to have that reputation of selling counterfeit cards or anything like that. And honestly, I didn't really want to like send the cards back to him because I didn't want him to sell counterfeit cards to anyone else. hopefully, you know, that's not the case, but you just never know. And I know I'm turning black pages, but I think we're coming to close to the end of the collection, and there's so much. Yeah, it's 25th anniversary, so a lot of these usually sell for like $1 or $2 depending where you're selling on the platform. So nothing too crazy, but variety, massive variety, lots of different things here. That's XY, no, sorry, that's black and white base, I think. And I think that's just one of the World Championship stuff. But some people like that. So some people like the borders, a random gold card there, Garchomp Hollow. Yeah, it's just kind of the thing that I like, just the variety. Blank page again. And last page. So nothing too crazy. Oh, well, I can't really say nothing too crazy. We spent like over 4K for this, but I think you can see most of the value in a lot of the singles, you know, the Japanese exclusives, movie promos, holographics, level X's, EX's, different eras. I'd love to hear your opinions on it. I think some will move fast, some will move slow, but it provides variety to the store, provides content to you guys on YouTube as well. Yeah, there's there's so many different things I could do with this. A lot of stuff I could put into my collection as well, because I collect the Black Star promos, and there's quite a lot of Black Star promos in here. At one stage I said I'll collect all the EXs, but I don't even know I'll do that anymore. So that's just such a pricey mission to do. And yeah, there's Galarian Galleries. So this is just a quick flick back. There's lots of like vintage hollows, like just so much variety. And vintage Pokemon, Japanese, English, you just can't go wrong. So that's pretty much it for the collection. Let me know what you think. Let me know about what you think on the price. Obviously, we've pieced it out according to damages, condition, eBay last sold. Yeah, but that's pretty much it for me, guys. See you later. See you next time. Ciao. I forgot to mention there were quite a few bulk cards in this deal as well, but they weren't technically part of the deal. We didn't really price it out like that, but this is an example of one of them. Just vintage Eevee, Heart Gold, Soul Silver, reverse, and there was like Psyducks, a few other things. They're already sorted into the bulk, so honestly, it's a bit late to show you, but yeah, just wanted to say there was a few other extra little bonuses after sorting out all the damages and the fakes. This is what we got. Anyway, that's it. Ciao.